Welcome to the channel meant for music lovers who wish to expand their musical knowledge and connect with the power that music has on our soul. After working for years in the field of music education, I couldn't help but recognize the impact that music has on our everyday lives. So join me in appreciating a song released by Randy Travis in 2002 entitled "Three Wooden Crosses." And here is the refrain to that song. There are three wooden crosses on the right side of the highway. Why there's not four of them, heaven only knows. I guess it's not what you take when you leave this world behind you. It's what you leave behind you when you go. Three Wooden Crosses was written by Kim Williams and Doug Johnson. Its style or genre is country gospel, and Randy Travis really made it famous when he included it on his Rise and Shine album in 2002. This was Travis's 16th #1 single and his final #1 single. It was named Song of the Year by the Country Music Association in 2003, and it won a Dove Award from the Gospel Music Association as Country Song of the Year in 2004. The song speaks of four individuals who are on a bus headed for Mexico when the bus gets into an accident. The four individuals are a farmer, a teacher, a prostitute, and a preacher. And it goes to tell the story with a little twist in the end. But before we go on to that story, let's listen to a little bit of the song.
A farmer and a teacher, a hooker and a preacher, riding on a midnight bus bound for Mexico. One was headed for vacation, one for higher education, and two of them were searching for lost souls. That driver never ever saw the stop sign, and 18-wheelers can't stop on a dime. There are three wooden crosses on the right side of the highway. Why there's not four of them, heaven only knows. I guess it's not what you take when you leave this world behind you. It's what you leave behind you when you go.
A ballad is a song that tells a story, just like Three Wooden Crosses. Ballads were written many years ago and still today, but the ballads that were written many, many years ago were written by the common man and woman about their lives. Farmers working in the fields, miners working in the mines, railroad workers, the cowboys out west, soldiers in battle. They told stories. Stories that were then handed down from generation to generation with no known songwriter or composer. The story of Three Wooden Crosses basically speaks of the impact that we have on those that come after us. And I have a story I would like to tell you about my three crosses, those that you see on my screen. I bought an old trailer on a piece of land in Central Florida a couple years ago, and I had to clear out this trailer and fix it up a little bit, and I didn't have a lot of time. I went in there and there were a lot of religious artifacts left by the man and woman that were elderly that owned the piece of property prior to me. And I went in there and I cleared out everything the best I could. All the religious artifacts, crucifixes on the wall, pictures of Christ, jewelry. I gave some away. I kept some, but I could not keep it all. I rented a truck, filled it up with everything, and went to the dump. after I cleared out all these bags of trash and I went to sweep the bed of that truck, I looked down and noticed my 3 crosses. Somehow, they got out of the black trash bags and on the bed of that truck. And when I looked at those 3 crosses, I was shocked. And then I looked up at the sky and I said, I get it. They're coming with me. And the experience that I felt when I saw those crosses on the bed of that truck left me thinking, there's a message to me in this, that things are going to get better. There's hope ahead. And I might actually do something in my life that impacts people when I'm gone. Let's listen to the rest of this beautiful story of 3 wooden crosses.
That farmer left to harvest a home and 80 acres. The faith and love for growing things in his young son's heart. And that teacher left her wisdom in the minds of lots of children and did her best to give them all a better start. And that preacher whispered, can't you see the promised land? As he laid his bloodstained Bible in that hooker's hand. There are 3 wooden crosses on the right side of the highway. Why there's not 4 of them, heaven only knows. I guess it's not what you take when you leave this world behind you. It's what you leave behind you when you go. That's the story that our preacher told last Sunday as he held that blood-stained Bible up for all of us to see. He said, bless the farmer and the teacher and the preacher who gave this Bible to my mama, who read it to me. There are 3 wooden crosses on the right side of the highway. Why there's not 4 of them, now I guess we know. It's not what you take when you leave this world behind you. It's what you leave behind you when you go. There are 3 wooden crosses on the right side of the highway.
Remember, our life on earth is very important for those who come after us. Until next time.